Our today our today's question is 410 split array largest sum. It's hard level problem. So let's see what the question is saying. Our before discussing the question, so will I will know my flow that how can we solve this question. So our flow will be that first of all we understand the problem statement input and output. Then we mm, then we see the identification of the question, then we explanation, and then code our question, and after it we can you can try run and solve this question. So let's see the question is saying that given an array integers nums and integer k. It is our nums array and k is our integer. Split nums into k non-empty subarrays. Split k non-empty subarrays. That means k is the subarrays such that the largest sum of any subarray is minimized. Largest sum is the subarray is minimized. I thought you did not understand what is question is saying. So in our problem statement that this is the nums array 7, 2, 5, 10, and 8, and k is the basically the question is saying that we have to find that the when we find out the subarrays, then with the largest subarray is minimized of any of them. I thought you mm, did not understand what is the question is saying. Let's say that we in this question in this example we have to divide this array into two subarrays. Let's say first subarray is 7 and second subarray is 2, 5, 10, and 8. Okay. Then the sum of the first subarray is 7 and second one is 2, 5, 7, 17, 18, 23. Okay. How can we divide the array into two subarrays another way? 7 and 2 can be the first subarray and 5, 10, and 8 can be the other one. Okay. Then here the sum is the 9 and here the sum is 23. Okay. And other one is 7, 2, and 5 one subarray and 10 and 8 other subarray. So in this condition, first subarray sum is 2 plus 9 and 14, and second one is 18. So by this we can find out all the possible conditions of this division. So in this after this we will find out that 80 will be the minimum of the largest subarray because in this condition 7, 2, and 5, 9, and 10, and 8. So 9 or 8, 9 or 18. So here 18 is the minimum of the largest subarray. Minimum of the minimum of the largest sum of the any subarray. Okay. So our people is saying that our next identifications that how can we solve this question. So as we know that in first first time you will not able to how can we solve that. But this question can be to solved by the binary search. But how can we apply the binary search range? Because as you know, the binary search always the two different ranges, low and high, low and high. So our law can be the looks like as we know that we have to find the minimum of the any largest subarray. So we can say that the one part can be the largest of any largest value of the this array, and the other one is the sum of other elements. So in this condition, our low can be looks like 10 and high can be high can be in this condition high can be 32. But why? What if our given question has only one subarray? In one subarray The entire array will be the subarray. Okay, then entire array will be the subarray. So in this condition, our range will be the 7 plus 2 plus 15 plus 10 plus 8 is equal to 32. That means the high will be the 32 and low will be the largest value of the array. Or also will be the largest value of array and the sum of the array in between. Okay, so let's try what is the saying next one. This question also divide the two subarray. So after it, we will use the as a flag variable, and flag variable gives the value true or false. When the flag variable gives the false value, then we will determine that our low will be the mid plus one, and if our flag variable gives the true value, that means we can create these two array by the given mid values. Then we shifted the high to the mid minus one. So let's code the question. Then after that we can solve the question. So first of all, let low will be there. Before starting the coding, we will solve this question in JavaScript code. Also, you can see the C++ or Java code in the internet. Mm, everywhere you can see the notes material. Uh, Reduce, reduce, and B map dot max value of A and B A and 0. Let I will be I will be reduce, sorry, let of reduce, and reduce element have the two values of a given array. So first of all A and we add the A and B the previous one. So A plus B and we put the value after it in 0. Okay. So our loop will be my loop will be the iterate until low is less than or equal to high. So low less than equal to high, sorry, high, and how can we find out the mid value? Mid value with the simple is low plus high by 2. But in JavaScript, the JavaScript return the floor, sorry, double value after the calculation. So we need to floor value of our calculation. So let mid will be the mid, mid will be the math dot lower math dot floor and A plus B divided by 2. Okay. See here we we will call our flag variable like my my flag will be the function that will return the true or false value. That each possible will be the function. Each possible will be function that we can say that the array can be divided into given parts or not. So in each possible function will give the values first of all our array and bit value and the subarrays that question is asking for us. before writing code more, then we should write our function which possible is equals function that takes the arguments love, mid value and k. As we know, our subarray is always one because we अगर if question is given that the divide the array into one subarray, then the entire array will be subarray. So always the subarray will be the one at any condition. Then sub a बदला ay subarray is equals one. Let current sum is equals zero. We iterate our loop. We iterate our array. So for let I is equals 0 to I less than x plus nums dot length and I plus plus. So here our question will be that if our current array current array current array's element plus sub array is greater than our mid value then sub array we will increase the sub array because after the mid value grows then we cannot assign this value into these that sub array. So after it we increase our sub array to 2 sub array plus plus and we will again the assign our current sum will be the current element. So current sum will be the terms of current element. If not, then we simply add our elements into current sum. Okay. Here we can take our the flag variable that if our sub arrays sub sub array greater than k, that means our question is asking that we have to divide the k sub arrays, but we cross the sub arrays k. Let's say the question is asking for here two should be the sub arrays, but we cross the three. And simply we can return false. That means we cannot divide the array for given conditions. False. Else not satisfy this condition, then we return the true. So our flag variable gives only the true or false value. So here we say that if flag if my flag my flag that means true value, that means we can divide, then we shifted the high to the mid minus 1, then high will be the mid minus 1, else low will be the mid plus 1. Okay, and after it, when the entire array is iterated, then our answer will be the low. Enter low. So, so this is our questions. So we let's submit that our test case passes or not. Okay, we have passed our test cases and we have solved our questions.